So let's talk about the features of the XCM LCD. Whether it's a built-in LCD or a remote LCD, whether the station is inside refrigeration or HVAC, the options and the icons will still be the same. So on the home screen here on the top left-hand side, we'll have the store number, city and state that this controller is located in, and the control system it's controlling. So it may say HML for HVAC metering and lighting, or it may say LTA for low temp alpha rack for refrigeration. On the top right-hand side here, you can see this one has a couple of icons. You've got the alarm icon because there's alarms in here, but the most one you will see all the time is the word connected. That means the LCD is communicating and connected to the XCM20r. In the middle of this is our icons for our options of what we're controlling. Again, these icons will always be there. What they show you will depend on what the XCM20r is controlling. So this is a refrigeration station I have here, so these are going to be refrigeration-related icons. If it's an HVAC XCM LCD, then we'll see HVAC icons. On the very bottom down here, we have 3 options we can put in here. Now the data in there will depend on what the controller is controlling once again. This is a refrigeration controller, so I've got suction pressure, vessel pressure, and discharge pressure. So this is also going to be a CO2 or a glycol refrigeration system. If this is an HVAC one, I may see outdoor light, outdoor temp, and outdoor humidity or dew point. But the data is still, there's just data points at that point. On the far right-hand side, I've got my page up and my page down. Now depending on, here I have enough icons to consist of a page down button. Sometimes we don't have that many icons and everything's just listed on the home page. So we'll just page back up and I'll show you the icons here. The icons themselves are pressable, so I can press these icons and go into the menu underneath there. So let's go, for example, into circuits. I go into circuits, and here we have a list of buttons here that give us more information. So this says Circuit 1, A01 bakery cooler, and on the bottom center, it kind of shows you a navigation of where you're at inside this LCD. So I hit the circuits button, and this tells me I'm actually in circuits. So you can see this button that says Circuit A01 Bakery Cooler. It's actually got a 3-dimensional look to it here. That means I can actually push that button and go into something. If I go to this button on top, A01 Ice Cream Cake, you can see it's a flat button. I can't push that and go anywhere. That's simply a data button at that point. So one means I can push it and go into something, and one means it's just for reference or viewing only purposes. Now that I've been in this screen, you can see a couple of more options showed up on here. We've still got the page up and the page down icon, but we've also got a back, a home, and a left and a right icon. So the home button always takes me to home. This is my home screen. I'll go back into circuits. The back button will take me back 1 level. So since I only went into circuits, back will in this case take me home. That's the only level I've gone. But let's dig a little deeper. I go into circuits. I'll go into the specific circuit, Circuit A01, and now if I hit back, it'll only go to show me the circuits menu. I just went back to 1 menu here. The previous and the next buttons simply mean if I go into Circuit 1 and then I hit my next button, I'll be looking at Circuit 2. So let's do that. I go into Circuit 1, it tells me that down here, right? A01 Bakery Cooler. I hit my next button, I'm now looking at the A02 Grocery Cooler, and I can navigate up and down in the A02 circuit, hit my next button, go to the A03 circuit, and so forth with that. And when I'm done, I can go back to circuits, or if I'm in there once again and I'm completely done, hit the home screen and I go all the way back home. You'll also see a button that I didn't show last time. This little, what we call the quick nav. Let me get over here. This quick nav. So over here it says I'm on page 1 of 3 pages. Now I can go page down, or I can use this quick nav, push and hold my finger or my stylus, and just scroll up quickly. And as long as I keep contact with that, I can move up and down and get to the correct page I want to. Now here it's only 3 pages. But if we're looking at history logs, or maybe we got a lot of alarms, it may be 300 pages. This gets old pretty quick, clicking down one page at a time. So we just quickly grab this, scroll up and down until we see the date and time we want. We release it, and now we're right on that guy. And when we're all done, once again, we go back to our home screen. So those are the quick navigation buttons of the XCM LCD.